everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome to today's video. So today is actually Monday when I'm filming this, so I thought we would do a motivational clean before I leave for work. So I've got about an hour and a bit. We'll probably continue this when I get back because there's quite a bit to do. So I haven't, not for a while, shared like the middle level of the house. So this is where the kids' bedrooms are and the main family bathroom, simply just because it's just not fully finished, but it needs to be cleaned. And I just thought, in the interest of keeping things real, it might not be finished, but we do still clean. So I thought I would share it with you. I'm going to just walk around though before I get started. I just need to open Darcy's shutters just to actually let some light in here. So I'm going to walk around and just talk you through what we're going to be doing today. And just show you the jobs that are still to be done, and then we can kind of like keep track of them because I want them done this year. The decking and things like that have been done in the garden, so in my eyes the bigger jobs are done, so there's no reason why these things can't be done. Let me flip the camera around and I'll talk to you about what we're going to be doing. We're going to start in my eldest daughter's room, which is the room I'm currently stood in. So she actually does a really good job at keeping this nice and tidy. The only thing she doesn't do is turn her mirror off. We definitely don't need that on. It's very actually lovely and bright in here. So this morning she was running a little bit late. So usually she would make her bed. So I am just going to go ahead and make her bed. Take the washing down. I'm going to give everything just a very light dust. I think she did her mirror and things yesterday, so that should be fine. I might just wipe her desk over. So we are either going to flip this. Sorry, Clifford's just following me up because he can hear that I'm talking to the camera. I know, but I'm going to come see you in a minute. Right, you go to bed. You go downstairs, go to bed, and I'll see you in a minute. We're either going to try and flip this around because I think it's... No, I don't think we'll be able to actually, because I think you'll see the holes from the legs just under there. So I don't think this is very expensive. So I'm going to get her a new top from IKEA. So this is one of the dressing tables. Sorry, we're going to potter around while I talk to you. This is something that we have put together ourselves. So it's just a set of the IKEA Alex drawers. Then we opted with the two legs, although she does now want another set of Alex drawers this side, so she's got a little bit more storage. So I do keep my eyes open for those on Marketplace, because as long as the fronts look okay, it doesn't matter if the top has marks on, because obviously you're going to have the like desktop on there. So yeah, all of this is from IKEA. That chair is from Tesco. We got it last year. It's one of the storage ones, so the top actually comes up like this. She's just got it folded down, but it's got storage in it, so she keeps like her hair tools and things like that in there. That mirror she had for Christmas, I got that off of Wayfair in the end. This shelving unit is IKEA. She's had that for quite a number of years now. The mirror she had for Christmas, this is the range mirror. I think it's the EV mirror. We got it. They do it in quite a few different colorways now, but I think this was just like the cream one. She does have lights behind it, so it all lights up at night, and it just makes this room, like this corner, look lovely and lit up. So if you've watched any of my older videos, you'll probably recognize this bedroom because this was mine and Tom's room. So the paneling has been up since I got pregnant for Penny. We actually, because we were kind of doing this on a rush, Tom added the paneling and we just painted over the wallpaper, which we usually wouldn't do. We would get it all plastered, but it's actually held up really well. And Darcy loves the colour scheme in here. She's definitely her mother's daughter. So we've never changed the curtains. That's the same there from Dunelm. We do just need to fix that curtain pole because I've noticed when I've come in that it's bent. Goodness knows what she's done there. But she did just change the lights. So this is IKEA. Her bed she had a couple of years ago for Christmas. We got this one from Dusk. It's really good actually because it's storage. So you lift the like bed frame up and she's got all storage under there. And then her wardrobe area, this is just how me and Tom had it. So we've changed the doors to sliding doors. So she's got a huge space in here. We do need to actually paint all this because I don't think this has ever been glossed. So yeah, I want to make the bed, give everything a dust, give it a bit of a hoover in here. The landing needs to be hoovered. Take that down, that needs to go on Ollie's door. So first job that isn't finished is the staircase, hasn't been boarded up. So I don't really know. I think we're a little bit undecided how we want to do this. Sorry if you can hear the washing machine, it's still actually going. I'm hoping it's going to be finished by the time I go to work. So Tom did start by popping this flat piece of wood there to box it in, but obviously that's not going to work on this bit. So I don't know whether we're just maybe going to go with the fact of kind of like boarding in under the treads just to hide the supports and the glue. So like add another bit so it goes like that, and we'll just paint it all white. And then carpet, not done yet. So yeah, that's a job for this year. Moving into little Penny Girl's room. Her room's not too bad, to be honest. I quickly made her bed, so I'll just neaten that up. We need to just hoover the floor because she's been doing some crafts in here. And then I do need to sort this out at some point, but I don't know if that's going to be in today's video because the drawers are still downstairs. So I want to go through these drawer units. Obviously hoover the carpet out here. I don't know what I'm about to walk into, guys, so I'm a little bit nervous to take you in here, but it is what it is. Ollie's room, which is a nightmare. Not too bad, actually. So I'm going to make his bed, dust his shutters, just pick up all of this. I did ask him to do this last night, but he hasn't. And then figure out what those books are that he's put on his Lego table and just tidy this up. Okay, let's step out of here a minute. I need a moment before I come back in this room. And then the bathroom. So it's not usually that bad in here. It's just a case of picking up where the kids have left off. Obviously, hang the towel up nicely, give the mirror a clean. I want to just sort out the windowsill because Penny, when she has a bath, she likes to take her Barbies and the horse and that sort of thing in. So I just want to put those away and just give the bath a little wipe round. It's not too bad. We've actually in here, one of the tiles has cracked. This is so annoying. So we need to replace this square tile. Luckily you can buy them singly from Wix. So that job needs to be done. As you can see, it started to move and the grout has cracked. So not ideal. The door is still just in prime, so that needs to be glossed. Apparently Tom's doing painting this week, so we'll see. I want to wipe the extractor fan down. I don't know if that's going to pick up there. It's a bit dirty and grubby. And yeah, wipe the shower screen, wipe the tiles, bleach the toilet and wipe the floor. But what I'm going to do with the floor is I will get on my hands and knees because it's just so tight in here. Like I said, look, this is the door open and this is like, I can literally, like, that's how wide it is in here. It's so tiny. So yeah, that is the plan. I'm just going to start in Darcy's room. So I'm probably just going to keep you on the little tripod. And then I'm just going to start by making her bed. And we're just going to see how much we can get done before I have to go to work. So hopefully I would like this level to be done. That would be great. So let's stop jibber jabbing and let's get on with the jobs. So as I said, not a huge amount to do in here, so I'm just starting by making the bed. And I did mention this, but usually she's really good at making her bed every day. She always changes her bed on a Sunday and she'll put it in the wash herself, so she's really, really good. But today it was just a rush to get out, so I thought I would make the bed for her. It doesn't take too long. Because she doesn't have a huge amount in this room, she is quite minimalistic, I would say. So she likes everything to have a place, which is really great, and she's really good at like sorting through her wardrobe and her drawers. It's really easy to keep on top of this room. So there's just a few odd little bits that we want to like tidy out in here. Like I said, we want to change the top on her dressing table just to make that look a little bit nicer, and just touch up the paint and maybe just add a few little accessories. And we have to get her TV in a place at some point because she's moved around how this bedroom originally was. The TV is currently not anywhere or plugged in, so we need to figure that situation out. I'm just giving everything a good dust in here. So the shutters were really, really bad. They've not been done in a while. The windowsill was also really bad. So you'll probably see there's a bit of a green box in the windowsill. I've mentioned this if you've watched any of my hauls, but I buy these like dehumidifier boxes just from like Home Bargains or B&M. I think at the moment there's like a pack of 4 for £3.50, so I always make sure I've got one in each of the bedrooms on this middle level, and I also pop one in our kitchen. Those windows condensate the worst, I would say, out of all of them. Our loft bedroom is so good. Obviously it's a very new build. The airflow and everything is up to new regulations. The windows are brand new up there. We do need all of these windows changed. They are honestly like over 30 years old. Darcy's opener at the moment is the only fire escape on this level. Obviously we didn't put these windows in, they've been in since we moved in. We would like to change that so that the one on the stairs, on the landing, is a fire escape as well. We'd like to have two. But yeah, I'm just dusting the shutters because they get really, really dusty. And yeah, just trying to keep on top of that. Then I'll be giving it a hoover, and then that room is done. So this one was very, very quick for me to turn around. Okay, that was fairly straightforward. So it's all nice and clean in here. I've just taken down any rubbish. I've made her bed. I've just popped her hot water bottle and her bonnet. She usually has the hot water bottle on an evening, and her bonnet she wears when she goes to sleep. So I thought I'd leave that there. Not really done too much with the dressing table, just in case she needs to use the straighteners again. And yeah, I think she dusted her shelving unit yesterday actually when she cleaned her room, because it was actually fine. So it's all been hoovered and it just looks lovely and neat and tidy in here. So that's one room done. I think I'm going to move on to Ollie's room next, because this room's a bit tricky. Okay, so first up, I'm just going to make the bed. I don't know what he does in his sleep, but the quilt always needs shaking out. It's always like in a ball inside of the sheet, and I don't know why it happens. Maybe he needs a new quilt because it looks as though it doesn't quite fit this bedding. So this is the bedding set that I got from B&M, and it goes really lovely in here. So as you can see, because his bed's next to the paneling wall, the colours tie in really nicely, and they go with the kind of like cushions and things that he has already on his bed. So we have just started to implement, I mean, I've been trying to do this, if you've seen any of my other Clean With Me's, I've been trying to implement him making his bed and just being a little bit more like accountable for his room. So we have stopped eating upstairs. It doesn't always happen because he will still bring things up, so it's a work in progress, but we do try and get him to make his bed. Today we all woke up late, so it was a bit of a rush, so today is not like the norm. And another thing that I've been really on top of is him putting his clothes away when I go in. So I do help him to hang up like his school uniform with his shirts that have been ironed, but he has like a lot of football kits, a lot of training tracksuits that don't require ironing, and they're really easy because he's got, the organisation in here is quite good because he's got 2 drawers under his bed that go with this bed. So this is the IKEA Malm bed, and then obviously he's got his chest of drawers. So I've split it all out so it's really easy for him to manage. So that's something we've been working on for the past couple of months, and he doesn't always get it perfect, which is fine. I don't mind that. and I don't mind dusting. So things like the shutters, because they can build up with the dust on them, I don't mind doing the dusting, the hoovering and the mopping the floor. I just want him to just be a little bit better of not leaving dirty washing on his floor. He knows to bring that down in the morning, put it in the washing basket in the utility. So that's what we're working on. But I would say out of my 3 children's bedrooms, Ollie's is the trickiest, because he's definitely my most untidy child. We'll put it that way. But yeah, eventually we are going to change his bed and maybe try and jiggle around the layout in here. But if you've got any suggestions, I'd love to hear them, because ChatGPT I didn't overlay a picture because it didn't really change it. It just added a double bed where this bed is, so it cut off even more of the room. So if you've got any suggestions, let me know in the comments, because I'd love a few different layout suggestions if you can think of anything.
We played hide and seek for hours, raised our shadows among the pines. So offshore, playful and free, without a care in the world. I was one rich little girl, daydreamer, kidnap me, take me back, all the way back to them days. Running around in a gown and a crown, barefoot. No mistake ever kept me late. We spent summers catching fireflies and winters on our skates. One big smile across my face. We used to dance our way to church on Sundays. Mama set the pace. Daydreamer, kidnap me, take me back, all the way back to them days. Running around in a gown and a crown, barefoot.
So this angle of the bedroom, so I've actually just popped the camera on the radiator so you can see kind of like straight down the bedroom. So this is where you can probably see, I know he's still got quite a good amount of floor space, but this kind of like shows a little bit what we're working with. He still very much plays with this Lego table, which we did for his 6th birthday, and he is going to be, my goodness me, how old is he? He's going to be 11 in September. So this has been like one of the best things we did. So it's one of the Trojfest units from IKEA, and we stuck, I got these sheets from B&M. They're not real Lego, they're just like a Lego sheet. We got that from B&M. Tom used like, I don't know, some kind of like Gorilla Glue or something to stick them down. They've never come off, and each of those drawers is all sorted out because he loves Lego. We put wheels on the bottom as well, and he loves this Lego table. So it is just in front of the iron cupboard, so it does mean I have to move out the way to get in and out, but I still love the fact that he likes to have like his toys and things in here because they grow up before you know it. So I do just love the fact that he's into his toys, because obviously this is a very big contrast to Darcy's room where she's got nothing in there because she's very much obviously past all of that. The prime bottle craze is still going, guys. They're still displayed on shelves, and this dartboard is the one that was in my kitchen. It's since been put onto the wall, so I'll have to do another video showing you that update soon. But I didn't know, there's like really, I can't think of any other way to lay out this bedroom. So yeah, let me know what you think. But I'm just hoovering. We will go in and mop this floor, but I'm going to actually pop into Penny's room once I've done this and just work on her room a little bit before I come back in and give his floor a mop.
Nobody's losing. Faces merchant change, but your face remains the same. The swallows will be here by the door. When we're finally sober, they'll be gone. The trees will bloom and ice will melt. We'll always remember how it felt.
Okay, so very quickly done in Olive's room. I actually feel like this room needs a bit of an overhaul. It's a bit of a weird shape. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to tell. Let me flip the camera. So that there, you probably saw me going in there. That's our airing cupboard. So we do still need to have the airing cupboard for bedding and things like that. But I just feel like it needs to be redone in there, and there's a lot of things that need to go through. So that is definitely on my declutter list. But I'm just really stuck with how else to have this bedroom. Let me stand over here so you can get like an overview of the room. I don't know if that's going to give you, I think you can pretty much gauge it from that. So he has asked for a small double bed. Now, how else can I do this bedroom? What I'm thinking is this bit here where the chimney breast is, that's like a great little area naturally to have a bed, because as you like walk in the door, it's quite obviously narrow here because you're walking straight in. But the reason we've got the wardrobe there is because the wall space, I don't know if you can see there between where the window is, the wardrobe would overhang the window, which I don't really want that because I love that it lets light in. So I don't know if there's another way we can redo this room. It's been actually designed a few different ways because this used to be Darcy's room. So we did used to have built-in wardrobes in this gap here, and then Darcy's bed used to come out here. But again, it was like you're walking straight into like something in the middle of the room. And the bed can't go this way because the doors don't open, because that was another way that I would try and do it. So I don't really know what to do with it. I don't know if maybe if the bed would fit with the wardrobe next to it and then the chest of drawers at the bottom. I don't know. What I might do, guys, actually, is I might just take a picture of in here on 0.5 and see what ChatGPT suggests for it. So if I've done that by the time I edit this video, I will overlay it here and we'll see. Because I love seeing things like that, like when you ask ChatGPT. But it looks a lot better in here. The bed's made. I need to take this little bit down here. He is asking for the dartboard to go on the wall here. don't know how I feel about it, because I don't know if you can see here where he's had it stood here and he's missed the dartboard. We have chunks taken out. So I love the fact that he's into his darts and things, but I don't love what it's doing. It's also got chunks out of the door and the wall behind his desk. So, oh my goodness me, guys. Right, I'm going to try and move into Penny's room. What time is it now? 16 minutes past. Can I do this in 15 minutes? Probably. I need to leave about past. So I'm going to, I did want to do my skincare as well, because my face looks really quite tired today, and it's because I woke up late and I didn't have a chance to do my skincare, so it's my own fault. Right, let's move into Penny's room. I think the bathroom I am going to have to do when I get back. Okay, so just moving into Penny's room. So I'm just going to start by neatening up her bed. I'll be honest, she doesn't very often sleep in here. We're still working on that. Very much so. And so in here I'm just going to be organising, decluttering, and just giving it a good polish. So her shutters were really dusty, and her dehumidifier box needed changing, so it was really full up. So I'm going to be wiping her windowsill out, and I've actually just opened one of the windows. It was nice and sunny today, so I thought we'll let a bit of fresh air in, especially since as we are dusting. And although this duster does pick up a good amount of dust, it's still going to be circulating in the air, so I thought let's get some fresh air in here. When we find this over, they'll be gone. Okay, so I am just going to start by going through some of these boxes. I don't know how much I'm going to get done, because I do need to leave in about 15 minutes to go and get Penny, but I just thought I would have a little bit of a head start getting through some of this. And then I'm going to make a little pile of things that I want to sell, because I'm thinking that I might actually this year for her birthday she could have like a little mini dressing up table that she can sit at, and that way she can have all of her little makeup pieces there, because she does really enjoy doing that. And I think this beauty cart what she's got is just a little bit too small for her now, so I think that is the plan. Okay, so we're going to be having our matcha while we're sorting out. So I'm now just moving over to her little storage drawer. So this is just a storage vest. So she's got the main drawer unit, and then I got one of the smaller ones that sit on the top. You can also attach these to the wall, but the drawers aren't anywhere near as deep as the ones in the main unit. So mainly in here we have like a combination of her Barbies and things like that. We did also have quite a lot of Toy Story toys, so I did keep, it was like I knew instinctively that I was going to be having another child, because I kept so many of Olive's toys and also so many of Darcy's Barbies and Bratz toys, so she's inherited all of those, but she never plays with Toy Story, so I thought I don't want to give them away. I'm just going to keep them, I think, so that the kids can pass them down. I don't know, does that make me a hoarder? I just feel like I can just get rid of everything, and I don't know, I really struggle to part with things. So for now I've just taken the Toy Story stuff out. It's freed up a box, so she's now got a box for her dressing up shoes, tiaras, crowns, wands, things like that. And then we have also gone through the Barbies, sorted through the Barbies, and then I have added her tray in there so that she can organize like the Barbie shoes. So you'll see here it's not as big as the other drawers, but it just helps it not be thrown in one, and it's kind of like categorized. So that's how we're looking in here, and then that's kind of it for Penny's room for now, and then I'll be moving back into Ollie's room to mop his floor. So I'm just going to be squirting this elbow grease. So this is actually a wood floor cleaner, and guys, I've used this now a handful of times. It's really good, and it smells incredible. I picked this one up from B&M, so highly recommend that, and it smells so fresh and clean. And all I've done is I've just added a microfiber cloth to my speed mop, because it's got the little grooves that you can tuck it down, and it worked a treat. And then I can wash them, and I've already got that here, so I don't have to buy like pads unnecessarily. But that is then going to wrap up this video. So I really hope you enjoyed this clean with me. You've not seen upstairs for a while, so I really hope you enjoyed today's video. We didn't get around to doing the bathroom, but don't worry, that will be coming in another video, so stay tuned for that. But don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, come and say hello in the comments, and if you've not already subscribed, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I shall see you all in my next video. Bye everyone.